I think to some extent you have to be like, you have to love attention just a little bit. In order to do this, you gotta you gotta love attention.
No. If I didn't do singing, if I was like my voice was trash, I would find a way to like be in front of the camera, to have an audience, and it's so funny because
my voice is trash, and I found a way. Hey everyone, and welcome back to another episode of the Comment Section Show, starring me, your favorite. Everybody knows who I am, and as my guests get more and more famous, nobody gives a shit about me anymore. So, on to the amazing guest for today, the wonderful, the amazing, the iconic Zara Larsson.
Thank you for having me.
Oh my gosh, thank you so much for being here.
I'm nervous.
Icon, legend. Don't be nervous.
I know.
You're a world-renowned superstar.
This is a friendly conversation.
I know. I think sometimes people think it's like
hot chair.
People think there's not 50 people watching you.
Right.
But when they come, they're like, oh, this is like a thing. I'm like, yeah, a studio audience that's not allowed to laugh. They're the worst audience in the world, honestly.
Yeah. No, we're going to have a good time.
I think so. Mm-hmm. I have something to share with you. I need to be vulnerable. I need you to hold space for me, Zara. Okay.
Anytime.
So you posted a YouTube video where you sang a song called She's Not Me, Part 1 and 2. Almost 10 years ago.
Yeah.
Yeah, I listened to that so bad. In fact, I pirated it off YouTube. I put it on my SoundCloud. Yeah, because I was too brokey to have a Spotify account. Now I have one, but I used to listen to that song all the time.
No way.
Girl, I used to watch
OG.
I used to watch your head on YouTube.
And I'm just looking like
right into the camera. I was showing.
And the second part, I'm not looking at you at all. I'm looking down.
Is that an art direction?
Mm-hmm.
Period. me only wanting to know about that YouTube video, get to nothing else today.
No, that's so funny though, because that's one of my favorite songs. Still,
is it really?
Part 1 and 2.
Girl, me too.
And I could, like, at that point, I was like 14. Like,
really?
That was really young. I was like 15, 16, and I did not relate to anything that I was saying. and then a couple years later, I'm like, oh.
I know. I found it in 2013. That's when I graduated from high school.
Right.
In the year. And then I found it. That's when I found it. And then I just kept listening to it all throughout college. Girl.
Oh, and here we are.
Look at us. Talk about a full circle. Manifestation. Believe in yourself. I'm a big manifester. Do you like to manifest?
I think I do.
Yeah.
I haven't really put like a word to it, but I think that's what I've been doing my whole life.
Yeah.
You know, I just picture myself where I want to be, or like I love talking about my dreams and my goals. Mm-hmm. And ever since I was super young, and a lot of people get really, for some reason, like offended by that. I think it's just like, Yeah. And I think it's a cultural thing, like where I'm from in Sweden. We have this thing called jantelagen, which is both a good and a bad thing. You know, people want to make sure that you're not better than anybody else, which makes you really, it keeps you humble. Mm-hmm. And in a way, I think it gives you like perspective on like everyone's equal. Like, you know what I mean?
We're all the same.
Yeah, and then you come here to LA and everyone's like, I'm the shit.
Yeah.
Like, I'm the best.
The complete opposite.
It's the complete opposite.
Mm-hmm.
But no, I think
that's so interesting.
Yeah, I think manifestate, or like how would you what's the word?
Like verbalize my manifestation?
Yeah.
I typically
how would you do it?
Yeah, I say it as if it's already happened. Oh. So I like speak it into existence.
Okay, nice.
And it's so funny because I've been doing that since I got the platform. Mm-hmm. I think I'm a little too powerful sometimes. Sometimes I'm like, I need to slow. My hair and makeup artist was like, slow down. I'm tired. It's like when I went to the Oscars, that was something that was like, I manifested, but I didn't think it was going to happen that soon.
Wow.
And then we were leaving for New York like the day after I finished the Oscars. And he was like, I need you to slow down. I'm exhausted.
Give me a weekend.
I was like, you and me both, girl, but we're strapped in, okay?
Wow.
So I feel like you've been in the business for so long, though. So I was like, I feel like you have to be a big, like, manifester, or at least think about your dreams and like
I think about my dreams and my goals a lot, and in a little way I'm scared of like, will it ever, what if, because it's such a big part of my identity in a way, like being an artist. I've been doing this since I was so young, and like I was on the Sweden's Got Talent at 10, and nothing really happened from that, but it was still like a way of putting myself out there. And then
10
sometimes
years old, that's crazy.
Like this big.
A fetus.
And then I wonder, you know, is this actually my goal and dream? Or have I just put myself in a box where it's like, this
just
is what
been
you're gonna
conditioned
do.
to do it.
You
for
know
so
what I
long.
mean?
Yeah.
But I actually think, or I know, performing and singing and music, it really brings me so much joy.
Mm-hmm.
I feel really, really happy doing it, and I think that's what it all comes down to. And then, of course, there's all these things around it as well that sometimes can be less good or bad.
Yeah.
But the singing and the music in itself is why I do it.
Yeah.
And I just love doing it.
It's
so,
what's kept you in the business.
Yeah, and it's nice to remind yourself, like, whatever's going on, like social media or Twitter, what people are saying, it comes down to me loving to entertain and perform.
I feel that.
Yeah.
I was talking to one of my guests about being like a public person, and I was saying that to them. I think to some extent you have to be like, you have to love attention just a little bit. In order to do this, you got you gotta love attention.
No. If I didn't do singing, if I was like, my voice was trash, I would find a way to like be in front of the camera, to have an audience. And it's so funny because
my voice is trash and I found a way. Hey, I found a way.
I mean? You'll find a way.
Yeah.
And some people, I don't know if it's a personality thing. Have you always been a person who, you know, is like, likes to, I don't know, entertain your friends or likes to be out there and like share your opinions? I think some people are just like that.
Yeah.
And I don't really know where it comes from, you know. Sometimes I ask my therapist, like, did my parents love me? Like,
did
I get enough
I feel
attention?
this desperate
Why do I
need
need
for
this
attention?
But I think I just think that my voice, not my singing voice, but like my opinions and my personality is something that everybody should hear.
Yeah. And you know what? I applaud you for it.
Yeah, I don't know.
That's what I'm saying.
It's also quite fun.
Yeah.
It's something to connect with people.
Yeah.
That you do. You know, in general.
Absolutely.
So, I do love the attention.
I'd be lying if I said I didn't.
Yeah.
Listen.
And I think starting off like so young too, just singing, it's so easy to get praise and like, oh my God, you're so good. Like my mom, obviously, parents are like, you're amazing.
Yeah.
And then you just like keep riding that wave because it feels good when people like what you do.
Yeah, absolutely.
But if I wasn't singing, I would most likely be maybe I don't know, like presenter or
like talk show host kind of thing.
Talk show host or do, you know, now we have TikTok.
Let's just like Freaky Friday switch lives. I can't sing for shit, but you know what? I'll take the reins and then you could take mine. I tried singing for stuff. That's the one thing I've talked about because what sign are you, by the way?
Guess.
Are you an earth sign?
Mm-mm.
Water?
Mm-mm.
Fire?
Mm-hmm.
Me. There's only 4. I went through 2 of them. You're a fire sign?
I'm a Sagittarius.
A Sagittarius? My mom and sister are both Sagittarius. I'm a Sag rising.
Love.
Yeah, so you love attention, that's for sure. Sagittarians love attention.
What are you?
I'm a Virgo.
Oh, cute.
So I need to be working all the time, and I'm like very like about everything. But
do you believe in that?
Yeah,
signs? You do.
I do. I just think like 1 time's a coincidence, 2 times it's a pattern. And they say the stars aren't real. I think that all the time.
Well, the stars are real.
That's what I'm saying. If astrology,
I mean, the stars out there.
Well,
no?
I don't know. I guess it depends. When you talk about astrology, like sometimes I'll talk about astrology, and then like if astrology's not real, why are all Virgo men the worst?
Oh, is that how you feel?
So I'm saying, like as I said, 1 time's a coincidence, 2 times it's a pattern. So like, what's the explanation there?
Oh, I see. I see.
Like, and I've run a hate train on Capricorns before.
Okay.
I have real beef with them.
Capricorns. January?
Yeah.
Yeah.
My
man's the Capricorn.
Is he?
And that's why I'm asking. Like, I'm the most I'm the most cynical person. I don't really like, I'm like, we're here and then we die.
I feel that.
You know what I mean?
Real agnostic. I feel that.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think that's
but
fair.
I love to talk about star signs.
Yeah. I think with Capricorns, my beef with them has always been that I feel like Capricorns are very charismatic. I feel like they get people to love them they're very easy to get along with. They're very charming, very loving.
Well, and then they're like,
yeah, they're just very
they're
very
like,
like,
watch out.
As soon as they decide they no longer like you or want to be involved with you, they act like they never met you.
That is true.
And I find that to be a super villain. And I don't trust them. I just think people side-eye like Scorpios or Geminis. And I feel like you're letting Capricorns fly under the radar.
Right.
Unchecked. But I see them for who they really are. And I started beef with them on Twitter once. It's okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just started lighting it up. I was like, what else could I do? I did that once with peanut butter and jelly, too. I talked about how I don't like them.
No,
no.
At all?
I just
I hear that, though. Like,
yeah. But you're also, you're European.
Like,
so that's a real American
It's not in
thing.
my childhood.
That's a real American combo snack.
For sure.
And I've talked, like I just tweeted, one day you guys will be brave enough to have the conversation with me about how trash peanut butter and jelly is.
Yeah.
That's all I wrote.
And
my thing went super viral and they were like, you don't know what you're talking. Some people were like, you got to have it on a brioche bread. I'm like, girl, it could be on bread Jesus made himself. I'm not eating it. Throw it in the trash. I don't want it.
What if it's like a really, really did you see that girl who like, I'm going to make a peanut butter jelly sandwich for my man. And she like baked the bread. She did the peanut butter. She did the jelly. Did you see that?
No. Was it on TikTok?
Fire. Yeah.
And it looked good?
Yeah.
Good luck. Good thing I'm not your man.
Okay.
I would have disappointed you that day.
Right.
Is there any foods that you hate? That are universally loved?
No,
not really.
I eat everything. I do have to say, I don't get like pizza like that.
You don't get why pizza people like pizza?
Like it's not that good. You know what I'm saying? It's just like, it's like a fancy sandwich. Like a very thin sandwich.
A pizza?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Like it's like a toast.
There's no bread on.
A
toast.
You know what I'm saying?
It's
like, it's not all that. It's not bad.
They're not good. It's not good enough to eat all the time.
No. Absolutely not.
I feel that. I don't know what it is. Oh, I feel like that about avocado.
Yeah.
I love avocado, but I feel like I could live without it.
100%.
Like I could never have one again and it'd be okay. Absolutely. But some people are like, you gotta add avocado. I'm like,
you don't.
No. I personally don't need to.
No, I agree.
I also think if you put it on there and it's too much, that's all you taste.
I always add it, and then I'm like,
regretting
why
it.
did I do that? Yeah, that's the only thing I have
overwhelms
left.
the dish.
And then I have to force myself to eat it because I'm like, I know it's good for me.
Yeah. I hate like, I think a lot of the stuff I hate are like more so condiments because like, I guess you could count peanut butter and jelly as a condiment. Like individually.
Yeah.
But I hate like mayonnaise.
When you put them together.
Yeah, like I hate mayonnaise. I think mayonnaise is so gross. Is that a big delicacy in Sweden?
Yeah, I would say so. I think it's everywhere.
Really?
Yeah.
I don't know what it is. Yeah, it's really against my culture too because I'm someone and they love mayonnaise. Really? And I hate mayonnaise. I don't know what it is. It just grosses me out.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah, too much.
No, I love that.
You're like, I love mayo.
I do.
But you don't like pizza? Zara, you don't like
I like pizza. I would prefer mayo over pizza.
Really?
If they're like, we're going to take
just
away.
mayo on a spoon. This or pizza?
We're going to take away all the pizzas or all the mayo. I'll be like, take the pizza.
Really?
Yeah.
You're talking crazy, Zara. You're talking crazy to me, girl. So, well, speaking of mayonnaise, what we're going to talk about today, it has nothing to do with mayonnaise, but we are going to talk about being a woman in the music industry. So you've been in the industry for a long time. How long have you been now, like, consistently?
I released my first song when I was 15. Damn. So it's 10 years.
Damn.
Which is crazy.
That's
crazy. I'm like a veteran.
What's been the most, like, shocking part about being in the music industry now that you've been in for so long?
Yeah, shocking part. That's a tough question. I think I have always been surrounded by really good people. I've always had, I know your mom's here today, and I've always had my mom with me for a really long time.
Yeah.
Now she lives in Rome and just lives her best life. I'm super happy for her.
Yeah.
But she was always with me. Or I have, my manager or people around me that I trust. So you hear these really scary stories about people. And I have experienced, like, definitely some shit. But I don't know if there's anything really shocking in it.
That's good.
I think I like all the things that I've done, I kind of expected what it would be like, if you know what I mean.
Like it happened kind of the way you thought it would.
Yeah,
I feel that.
I would say so.
But you've had a really good, solid team around you for a long time.
Yeah.
That's good.
Yeah.
I think that's key too.
Super important.
And I'm like super new.
Important.
I'm super new to the game, like of like the world of entertainment and stuff.
Right.
But I found out pretty quickly how important it is to have a really good team.
No, for sure.
And to have like your family support too.
Yeah.
I feel like that's important. My mom and sister come with me everywhere.
Yeah.
Everywhere I go, I'm like, can I get a +8? +8. All right, 6 final offer.
Right.
And they're always like, okay, fine. Which is now it's like a running joke. Like everywhere I go, they're like, well, Drew needs like at least 9 +1s. I'm like, well, listen.
I love that for you though.
Is what it is. If I set the precedent, maybe it'll just start opening up.
But then you see some like rappers rolling with like 30 of their friends. You're
that's
like,
what I'm saying.
If they're doing it, you can do it.
I'd say we're just as talented as each other.
Yeah.
Well, that's why I'm curious to know, because like if I could pick one talent, I would pick singing. I can't sing for shit.
I don't believe that.
That's the one thing that, because as a Virgo, I'm a know-it-all, so I truly believe I could do anything. Like I could watch someone trapeze and I'd be like, I could do that. If I tried hard enough, I could. If I really put my mind to it, I could do that.
Yeah.
Because I'm delusional too. That also could be my mental illness, but
it's great. It will get you places.
I think so.
Yeah.
Like just deluding myself into believing it. Sometimes it happens.
Yeah, I'm waiting for your next single in a couple months.
When we went to, I saw you at Billboard Women in Music.
I saw you at Billboard Women in Music. I was just gonna say that.
Yeah, when we went to that show.
Yeah.
I was watching with my friend. Have you seen Teffy? Hello Teffy on TikTok. If you look her up, she's wonderful. But she and I were sitting next to each other, and we were watching, I think, Kim Petras perform, and she was like, "I say all the time, you bitches are lucky I can't sing." And she's like, "The way I would have dropped 3 singles by now." I was like, "Literally me."
But I feel like no tea, no shade. But I feel like there's people who can't really sing in the industry.
That's
true. And they do fine.
That's true.
So I feel like, go ahead.
But that's kind of where I'm like,
why can't you sing?
I think
what is it about your voice?
I don't think I'm tone deaf. I just don't think I wouldn't call myself a singer. Like it doesn't sound like you're killing cats when I sing.
Okay, but talking about Virgos, right? If we're gonna talk about star signs, isn't it true that you guys are perfectionists?
Yeah.
And you want it to be like the most amazing.
Yeah.
Unless it's not, you're not doing it. So I feel like maybe you're being very hard on yourself.
That is also true.
You know?
Yeah, maybe. You're right. I'm so talented. Oh my god, guys, I'm so talented. Oh my gosh, the list is endless of things I can do. That's why I said I don't think I'm terrible. I just like don't think I sound good enough to be a singer. I don't want to be an auto-tune girl. I know everybody kind of sometimes tweaky here and there, but like I don't want to be all auto-tune girl, because then
who are you listening to? In
my wildest dreams. Oh, I don't know. Wait, let me think. Well, lately I've been listening to SZA a lot lately.
Yeah.
Beyonce.
Yeah.
Miss Zara Larsson. I listen to Kim Petras a lot too.
Yeah.
I listen to all kinds of like pop stars. I love a pop star.
Love a variety.
I know.
Yeah.
So, and I just think if I could, man, I think God knew I'd be too powerful.
Maybe.
The universe was like, that's enough for her. She's too confident already. Don't give her that.
Right.
So we're going to be talking about being a woman in the music industry, especially. What would you say, do you think is like the hardest thing about being a woman in the music industry that you've come across?
I would say in general that maybe people don't take you as serious.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And, I always say this, but I got in so early into the industry, which was amazing, but also gave me a little bit, because I've always been very confident in like myself and what I do, but starting off so young and getting assigned like, here's a choreographer, like here's a stylist, here's a producer, here's a writer. You feel like it's kind of hard to develop your own sense of, and also by being like a teenager in general, you haven't really like found yourself in that by just like existing. So going into rooms and expressing your taste in music, or like I want to do this, I want to do that, when like there's 6 guys in the room, and they're like, oh yeah, like let's talk about this, and you're like. Okay.
They're kind of like telling you what.
Yeah, and I don't think they do that
on purpose.
Yeah. Like it's just what happens. Like being really young, and I felt like well, you guys are the professionals. Like,
Yeah.
I don't really know. You know what I mean?
Yeah, because you're so young.
I'm so young, and it took me a really long time to get to a point. I feel like I'm there now to really, even like writing a song, to walk in and say like, this is how I want it to be done, and I would love for this to happen. And sometimes I still feel that little sense of insecurity when it comes to that.
Yeah.
And then there's you know, so many writers and producers and people who are really making their stuff.
Yeah.
And people still are like, you know, my favorite artist is Beyonce, and people are like, well, she don't really do much. And I'm like, what did you say? Like, you know what I mean?
At this point, she don't have to do anything, and I would still, I'd give her my left nut. If
No,
that's
but people
what it took.
feel like, I think girls aren't capable of making their own
like music. They're not as
things.
Involved in the process
Exactly.
of everything.
Yeah, and it's like from artist to artist, but definitely I think that's also an issue in like society overall, that you don't really take women seriously like that. But I would say I really try to surround myself with women in the studio. Like now I'm no longer interested in being in a room with all men. Like done that, been there. What is it gonna do for me, and what is it gonna do for the next girl? Like I would much rather have an up and coming or a newer top liner, a writer with me than having these like men who've been around for a long time, and they like have all these hits, and I'm like, cool, so you've done that.
That doesn't really mean much to me,
you know. So and it just feels more comfortable. I feel like I can really say what I want to say in those situations. And it's just different. Like sometimes you don't have to explain yourself. Like one time I walked into a session my friend invited me to, and he was like, let me play this song. Like we wrote this song. There's a bunch of guys in the room. And I was like, cool. He's like, I'm trying to give it to like a girl. I can't remember what artist now. And it was about, from a girl's perspective, on obviously. And then me and my friend who I was there, we just looked at each other and we was like, I don't know if like a girl would say that really. And they were like, no, but like, hear me out. And I'm like,
men wrote the song?
Yeah.
From a girl's perspective? That's crazy.
But it's not that, like, it's crazy, but it's not that crazy because it happens all the time. But even us saying like, okay, so here are our notes. We probably wouldn't say this. And maybe we would say that. And they were like, They're like, oh, interesting.
You think because you're a girl you would know better? Sure. That's strange. Well, and also I think too, the thing about Beyonce, like people saying like, oh, she doesn't even write her own stuff. Well, she does. I'm sure she has a big hand in it. But like lots of artists have writers. Lots of people write.
Oh, for sure.
Some artists, like even like I had Meghan Trainor on the show. Like she wrote music for the longest time before she became an artist herself. It's very common.
Totally.
So I was like, there are a lot more women at work than you would think. I think that all the time. I think men just like consistently, like terrible men don't want to give women credit for anything. Like,
I think that's what it comes down to.
So I'm like, some of your favorite hits are probably written by women. But sung by a man or a group or whatever. And they just like refuse to acknowledge the fact that sometimes women are more capable than they are.
I would say so.
Even in the same room where you're like, well, I don't know. I think like I have a couple notes. They're like, nah. He's like, I really just, this isn't an advice thing. I just invited you as listening party. Like, I kind of just invited you just cause. So.
I want some girls in the room. Do you mind taking off your shirt?
He's like, no, too much of this, not enough being naked. Too much of this.
Right.
Okay, for those of you who don't know, what we like to do here on the comment section is we take videos that I was tagged in that are applicable to our topic today, and we talk about them, kiki, make fun of them, whatever it requires, right? So this first one is a video where a woman is breaking down statistics and differences between male and female artists in the music industry. And she says, in a 10-year study from 2012 to 2021, there were 180 artists on Billboard's Top 100, but of those artists, only 21% were women and 78% were men. The statistics for female music producers are even worse. In that same 10-year period, only 2.8% of the top songs were produced by women. Which I feel like...
So sad.
I know.
But that's also a reason, like I said, why I want to have the girlies in the room. Because it's like, if we make a hit... I want a girl on that.
Yeah, we all win at that point.
100%.
I feel like. But I also, like, you know, men are just so terrible about stuff like that. They're always like, yeah, exactly. Like this first comment says, but is it men's fault that there aren't more female songwriters or producers? Go write songs then. And he used the wrong then, by the way. That's the Virgo on me. I have to correct you. I'm sorry.
Right.
But I always
it's like what end do you start from? Because you know, they might think, oh, because men are better.
Yeah.
But that's just not the truth. Like,
No,
we
yeah.
know that's not the truth.
Absolutely.
Women are obviously way more talented.
Yeah. Hey, I'm with you.
No, but like it's really interesting because I think I've worked with a producer who was a woman once, which is so sad.
Yeah.
You know what me up in my head?
What?
That I was like, ah! When I walked in and we were gonna, like, you know, she was setting up the mic and like doing her thing, and I was thinking like, do you know what you're doing? Yeah. Which was so sad because it made me, like, just a quick thought.
Yeah.
And obviously, you know, I know she knows what she's doing, but just never having seen that in my life. Yeah. And then being there with her, and she's young and she's so talented. Yeah. But it just made me think, oh wow, I haven't seen it to the point where my initial thought was like, well, maybe you need a little help. Yeah,
like how do I know that you know what you're doing?
You know?
Because you've never worked with women
I've never
nearly as often.
And never as a producer. And you know, just seeing them, and that's why I believe personally in what do you call it when you know, let's say like, oh, we're gonna have a program and 50% have to be women.
Oh yeah,
you know what I mean?
It's like a required.
Yeah, like I believe in that because even if, let's say there are 100,000 men who would apply for like a producing camp, let's say, and 10 women apply. Yeah, maybe statistically they're like good producers of those 10,000 or 100,000 men, and there's 20 places for the women. But just by adding
that requirement,
you know what I'm saying? Yeah, it shows to other women that, oh, there's space for us. Like we can do that, and that will grow and evolve, and then it's just beneficial for everybody. So.
Yeah, it's more of a, I feel like they always, like, terrible men always like to lean into statistics like that and think like, oh, it's proven that men are better. But a lot of times it's just opportunity is not 100%. Given. Like, it's not 100%. Afforded. And a lot of times I feel like, and you can correct me if I'm wrong, but I feel like artists aren't really, in the beginning of their careers especially, aren't really in a position to choose. Like, they're not like, I want women in the room too. Like, they're kind of just like, oh, like what you said, I just kind of I took what they gave me because I didn't know any better. Yeah. Which is, I feel like, how most young female artists start out anyways. But then 100%. They always end up with women on their team because they're like, you need women in the room. Yeah. I always think that. You need your girls.
No, it's true.
It's more of a comfortable energy too. Yeah. Like, I've had a couple guests on this show that were like, I like how there's so many women in this room. It makes me feel better.
It's great. Like, it's great. But I also feel like that's why men have the responsibility also. Yeah. For them too, to not just like open the doors for their bros. But like literally to actually bring in women. Yeah. And because it looks like this in the statistics. Yeah. And it kind of looks like this for a lot of statistics, no matter if it's music or whatever it is.
Whatever industry.
Yeah, it's like making money industry. Yeah. You guys have the responsibility. Yeah. Like, why do we have to be the ones who are like, please let us in? Like, you know what I mean? It doesn't make sense. I think it's the people who have the power. You guys, you better make some space. Yeah.
Well, I also think too, you think there's not one other woman on this planet that's just as capable or talented? There are even some women, like, I saw a tweet about it once. I think you had tweeted about it too, or liked it or something, because I think we follow each other on Twitter. But it was someone saying that there are a lot of female artists now who produce and comp their own music a lot of times. Like, Ariana Grande is one of them. Doja Cat does it too. Like, they produce a lot of their own music because they're like, I mean, I'm gonna do it then.
I'm gonna do it,
which I think is cool. I don't know if you produce your own music too.
No, not yet.
Not yet, but you're on your way there.
Yeah. I've opened Logic.
Oh really?
I've opened it on my computer.
Oh,
and then I said,
you heard me. Girl, I don't know anything.
But I would love to get to that point. Yeah. Absolutely. That's a dream. And it's like you say, you know, there's obviously capable women, and many of them might be the classic, you know, you have to work twice as hard to get to have
to
two
even
words.
like even be weighed in the same conversation.
Yeah.
I feel that. This next comment says, I think it's because the female voice isn't as good and easy to listen to.
What the
Preference we all feel but rarely speak about. Shrill. I think that's a you thing.
I think
that's a
you.
you thing, buddy. Who the listens to a woman sing and they're like, oh, turn it off.
But it's also so interesting talking about pop music and just women in general, that I feel like it's not being seen as like a cool thing.
Yeah.
Or something that guys would want to listen to.
That's so
because
strange.
It's like a girl.
Yeah. Can you imagine?
It is very strange, and I truly believe that, and I believe that's
so
why
weird.
a lot of guys would lean towards hip hop or rock, where it's heavily male dominated, because it makes you know, it's like a part of like the little macho thing, where they feel like, oh, I'm a real man, like I listen to hip-hop.
I don't listen to that.
I don't listen to that pop stuff. That's for girls. I really think that, and that's so wild to me, that it's even like the music genres are very kind of gendered, and I think that people don't want to listen to pop because a lot of pop is
female dominated.
It's female dominated. Yeah. And they're like, no.
And you know what's funny is I've talked about this before on the show, but like brands, consumers, it's been statistically proven that women determine what's popular. So like if you have a large female fan base, you will be popular. I promise you that.
Interesting.
Brands, especially in the influencer world, like they love working with creators who have heavily female dominated demographics, because women buy shit.
Yep.
Women convert. Yep. Women will go to your concert. They'll buy your merch. They'll stand in line to meet you. Like, they'll do shit like that. Men don't convert at all.
Interesting.
So, like, statistically speaking, if you want to be famous, you should have female girl-like fans. Yeah, like, that's why pop stars are so... Like, you think about, like, the biggest pop stars in the world, like yourself included, but you have, like, people like Taylor Swift, Ariana Grande.
Yeah, I mean, she's on there. I'm like on it.
I weigh you all the same, like in Sweden. You're all the same to me. But I think, like, women like yourselves, like, you have large female audiences. Yeah. That's why.
And I love that.
You sustain.
Me
too.
So sad. Every time I go on, like, my Instagram statistics, you know, when it's like the gender little circle.
It's all men.
And I'm like, not another man, not another percentage. Take it away. I want the all.
That's so funny. I did that.
Some of you guys can follow me, but like keep it at like 15%.
Yeah. You know, not too many of you. Keep it, you know what I mean? Keep it down low. I showed my demographics once on TikTok. I haven't checked them in a while, but like at one point I was like 96.4 women, which is like obviously doesn't factor in like non-binary people either, but like when I was showing it, someone was like, how did you do that? Like, how do you get mostly women? I'm like, it's real easy. You just get men hate you. Yeah. Nothing quite does it like that.
I'm surprised. I'm like, why are you here? Like, I thought I made it clear.
I hate you.
Yeah, like that was actually one of my catalysts into being popular in Sweden, where I'm from. I had a blog that I used to run, and I was a pioneer in Swedish feminism when it came to like the mainstream of being like, I hate men. Yeah. And people were ripping out their hair. A lot of girls also back in the days were like, you can't say that, like you're being sexist. And it just wasn't like a mainstream thing. Now, when you say like I hate men, it's not as controversial, because also I think people have realized that what it means, and also, you know, the kind of content that you make is very reactionary. Yeah. It's not something that you just wake up and feel like saying.
Yeah, I don't go find men who aren't doing anything and harass them.
Exactly. But
it's like men who are actively harassing women. Right. That's who I attack.
Exactly.
And all of a sudden
I feel like the hate towards men have always been that. Like men wake up and they're like, cool, we're gonna like murder you and rape you. Yeah. And girls are like, you're bald.
Yeah, and then they're like, how could you do this?
Yeah.
The amount of times I've had men be like, I can't believe you would do this. Yeah. I'm like, you made a really horrible, sinister joke, and then I said
of a girl who didn't mention you.
She didn't bother you. She was just living life. And then I jumped in and I made you cry. And now all of a sudden I'm the big bad wolf. Like,
but I think it's
the way they've
really
demonized
important,
me is crazy.
which is insane because you're actually not that controversial. Like, you are just funny. And you're trying to make light of a really terrible situation because, like, we can all sit and laugh at stuff. And you are funny. Like, you know that. It's entertaining. And seeing it makes you feel good and it makes you feel like, okay, cool. But then when you really deep it, shit's really sad.
It is.
Like, it's sad. And it gets you angry. Yeah. And it's like, why are these men out here attacking women for no reason? Like, the fact that is a thing that you get so much attention to, that you are doing that. Like, why aren't people calling out these guys? Yeah, like, truly. You are not the problem. Yeah. You're not the root cause of what's happening.
Well, yeah, and I've talked about, too, how, like, it's really easy to, like, cast stones from the sideline. Like, you're not doing anything to stop it, but you have a lot of opinions about how I choose to stop it. So, like, that's on you. That's not on me. And that's not a blame I'm going to shoulder. But I've talked about how, like, the reason why I've been able to build a platform is literally because they've found community with me because they feel validated in their anger. Yeah. Like, you can be angry. You can be mad. You can be mean.
It doesn't even have to be like, oh, you want to change the world. No. Like, sometimes it's enough to just start a debate, start a conversation about it that leads to something bigger. Yeah. Because maybe you don't even want to get, like, super political. You just want to say some shit and, like, laugh at people. Yeah. And that creates, like, these bigger ripples and waves that leads to the fact that people are talking about it. And, like, okay, what is right? What is, you know?
A lot of my fans have told me that, like, that they feel validated when they see me because they feel like they've been conditioned to be nice all the time, to, like, take the high road, whatever. And I've never done that. So I've been like, you don't have to take the high road here. I'll validate you. Yeah. you can be mean here all you want, bitch. And I'm for it. Yeah. In fact, I'll give you some insults. I'll pad the repertoire for you a bit. Right. That's what I always say. Okay, this last comment on here says, sounds like the ladies need to step it up. There are several I can think of that are doing well. Girl. Okay, I'm on it. Yeah. Zara, did you get that? You gotta step it up. This guy said so.
Oh, man.
I mean, what insane thing to write.
But you know what's so, like, frustrating is that I believe that these guys, like, actually believe that. Like, to them, it's, like, fully logical.
Yeah. And that's the crazy part.
And then you're like, so where do we go from here?
You know what I think? I think people like that can vote. That's crazy. People who walk around with that noodling around in here determine the well-being of my life. That's insane. Yeah. I'm like, I can't believe you can drive a moving vehicle. You know what I mean? You should be locked in a padded cell until this is fixed, and then you can enter the real world. It's crazy to think. Like, they just walk around thinking shit like that all the time. It's nuts.
It truly is.
Okay, we'll move on to this next video. So this video is an edit showing several male performers wearing plain t-shirts and playing guitar on stage, compared with female performers wearing, like, elaborate costumes, huge production value, choreography. The caption is, women in the music industry are expected to give more to be taken even half as seriously.
Oh, that's true.
That's tea, bitch.
That's tea.
And I'll give you a good example. I watched Charlie XCX at Coachella. Did you see her? Her set was crazy. Yeah. This bitch was dancing her ass off. I was like, you better work, bitch. Yeah. And then some of the men I watched, nothing. Giving you nothing, and they don't care if they give you nothing.
I don't even think I watched a guy. I watched FKJ.
Oh, yeah.
I watched K Tronada.
Oh, that one was good. I wish I saw that one. Well, and he's just kind of like
you know?
Yeah.
But it's so true. And I've been on tour with Ed Sheeran.
Oh, yeah. Like, hey, I love Ed Sheeran, guys.
I love Ed Sheeran. I truly do. He's an amazing person. He really is.
If he has one fan, it's me, bitch.
Yeah. He's the exception. But
you're right. He stands there. You're right, though. He stands there.
He stands there.
Yeah.
And he's, like, getting up there in his pajamas.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean?
Actually, though. And he just
makeup and hair, what? Costume, what? He's super talented,
Yeah.
but when you watch Ed Sheeran and then you go to a Taylor Swift concert or you go to a Beyonce concert that do the same stadium capacities,
Yeah.
and you're like, could you imagine if Beyonce just like walked out in a flannel shirt and was like, "What's up, guys?"
Just stood there the
Yeah,
whole time,
like
no
it's
dancing.
me and my guitar.
Yeah, no dancing.
I think, or even Taylor Swift, I think would be a closer comparison because she's a guitar girl and she's such a writer, you know.
And we've seen too, like videos where people are criticizing women who don't do enough. They're like, she didn't even dance, she didn't even do this, she didn't do that.
Yeah.
And
I wonder why. Do you think it's because like women just have to be like look good all the time, that is like half of the value of a woman, that they expect us to do, like that is a part of the show?
Yeah, I think it's this expectation that women are expected to entertain.
Yeah,
Like,
but just
entertain me, girl. Whereas like
yeah.
men, even like regardless of how you identify, I feel like a lot of times when you're going to go see a man perform, you just automatically assume they're not going to perform. Like they're gonna sing or they're gonna rap or whatever, but they're not gonna dance. They're not gonna do costume changes. Like they're not gonna have set design. Like nothing.
Yeah, like
really.
who would be a guy who would really bring that?
I saw Bad Bunny and he did that.
He did some moves.
Yeah, he danced a lot. He had a lot of huge production value on the stage. Like he was like up really high and then came down low.
Oh,
and, like,
up they did
walked,
this with him.
Yeah, like so I feel like he's an artist who like. He has done that where he performs. Yeah. It doesn't just like rap or sing.
Yeah.
He performs.
Right.
But see, like we both talked about loving Rosalia at Coachella, like an artist.
Yeah, an artist.
The way she dances.
I would always love anybody who like brings me a show. You know what
Same.
I mean? Like I'm such a show girl.
Same.
I love when people have put in a lot of time in rehearsal. So
I think it's just the bar is always much lower for men.
Oh, 100%.
Whether it's conscious or subconscious, they're just kind of like.
Even if they like do like a little bit of this with their
everyone's
feet,
like, oh my god,
she's a dancer.
Okay, so here are the comments on this video. This one says, "Who's forcing the women to put on a big show like that? I'm sure they chose to do what they like. It has nothing to do with comparing genders." Well, you would think that. You know what I mean? And also that's not technically
But also
true.
that's what we were saying.
Yeah.
I don't necessarily want the women to not do the show.
Yeah.
I want the guys to do the show.
Level up.
Level up,
Yeah.
baby.
The
like,
top is lonely. Come join me up here. That's what I
you
think.
know what I mean?
I feel like, I don't know, isn't it true you guys plan a tour well in advance, right? Like a
oh,
whole
for
show
sure.
from top to bottom.
Yeah.
So they want you to put on a show. They absolutely do.
And I do.
Yeah.
I want to put on a show.
Yeah.
And I don't think anyone is really I mean, it also comes down to like, do we have a choice? Can you be a pop star and not do all of those things? But like, it's the illusion of a choice. But I've always looked up to, I mean, when I was growing up, I was just listening to women, and they were all big voices, and they were all dancing, costumes, lights.
Like performing.
Ooh, like it was performing. And I love that. I think it's such a big part of who I am too.
Yeah.
But then, I don't know, like I've never seen like a rock band. I don't know what they're up to.
Yeah.
I don't know what they're doing.
what you guys do.
Yeah. Like, I don't know. Yeah.
I mean, I did see the Jonas Brothers on tour. I did watch them. I don't know if you can count that as a rock band.
Were they?
I don't know if you can count that. All the men are going to be like,
they have
that's
a guitar.
not rock.
There is a guitar in there.
Listen,
Drums?
there's several. There's
Several?
like 4.
Wow.
Yeah, drums, keys, all that shit. Listen, that's my rock band.
Yeah.
That was my version of rock when I was younger. This next comment says, "That's so not true. Also, what's with the double standard? It's always women can dress up for themselves until that doesn't suit your argument." You're just real apples and oranges, babe. Those two things aren't the same. We're talking about work, and we're talking about like wanting to let your titties out when you go around. Like those are two very different things. Yeah. It's called the straw man argument.
Yeah, I want to see like put on Jay-Z in a leotard. Or not.
Those two pairs of pantyhose that girls wear. Yeah. I think Beyonce, I don't know if Beyonce started that, but I know she talked about wearing like one pair first and then rhinestones after.
It's probably more than 2. I heard it's like more than 2.
Oh, so many pairs of pantyhose. I can't even imagine. Oh my goodness gracious. That would kill me. But also like women dress up for themselves. That's why I said we're talking about work. Like, that's work for them. Like, they go to work and they have to get dressed up.
And their job
perform.
is to entertain.
Yeah.
But it also comes down to, like, the illusion of a choice.
Yeah.
Because we can say, like, oh, my God, I feel great in makeup. I do feel great in makeup.
Yeah.
I love looking beautiful and pretty.
Yeah.
But that's also because I'm expected to.
Yep.
So, like,
that's
if
true.
I show up here and just, like, I just got out of bed, people would be like, are you sick?
Are you okay?
Are you okay?
Yeah,
Are you going
literally.
through something? You know, we're just like, you know, but then it makes you, it does make you feel pretty, doesn't it?
Yeah.
And you always feel good when you feel
Yeah.
like you're slaying, a date to slay.
Period. And it depends on what the sleigh looks like. Just depends on the day.
I always look for compliments from the girlies.
Same.
You know what I mean?
Same. They don't mean anything for men to me.
Honestly,
I'm just like, what do you want? When they say something nice to me, I'm like, what do you want?
shoot.
Yeah, one time I was shopping. I think it was recent. Yeah, I was like Christmas shopping in a department store, and I asked this guy like for help. I'm like, hey, can you tell me where this is? He's like, oh yeah, it's over there. And I'm like, okay, cool, thanks. And I walked over there by myself, and I was like looking through stuff, and then he like appears out of nowhere. He's like, hey, like behind me. I'm like, oh my god. And he's like, you smell so good. Like, what are you wearing? And I was like, and I don't even remember what I was wearing. I think it was like that Baccarat. And I was like, oh, I'm wearing Baccarat. He's like, oh, it smells so nice. I'm like, what do you want? You need something?
Am I working here?
Yeah. That's what I was like, girl, you came from across the store. What do you want? Because I don't like the compliment.
Right.
Turns out he was hitting on me. It was creepy,
Yeah.
weird. But I was like, I have a boyfriend. Thanks.
Yeah.
But like, he didn't know who I was at all.
Right.
But I was just like, as soon as you get 2 questions from me. After that, I'm starting to be mean. I'm like, do you need something?
Right.
No? Okay, leave me alone. And sometimes when I joke about that, women or men are like, oh, so men can't just talk to women? No, you can't. Don't talk to me. No. The answer is no. Don't talk to me.
Right.
No. And they don't believe me. They're like, oh, if men never talk to you again.
No.
If a man never spoke to me again, it would be too soon. Before I leave this earthly plane, if a man never spoke to me again, it'd be too soon.
Wow. I love that.
You know what? They've lost privilege at this point with me.
No, I hear
sometimes
that.
you give them an inch, they'll take a mile.
Man. But you don't really have, we were just talking about this earlier, you don't really have anyone coming up, because I bet you get a lot of like negative negative Nicholas. I don't know.
Yeah.
Online.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah.
But they never come up to you in real life.
No.
Because they don't actually have the balls to do that. Or why do you think that? Because I've never had that either. And I had like a lot of hate online, especially when I used to run my blog, as I was talking about. And all I get is like girls coming up to me saying, you are amazing. Like, I love what you're doing. So.
Yeah, no, I never really get.
But it really makes you feel like, you know what? I'm not interested in you guys.
Even
like,
before I had this platform, I was like, don't talk to me.
Yeah.
Hey, don't talk to me.
Yeah.
No, I don't need your help. Even if I'm lost and stranded in the woods, don't talk to me. I don't want help. I'm good. Thank you.
Yeah.
I think too, with like getting hate or having someone talk to me in real life, I've only ever had one kind of like that, but it wasn't even like it wasn't a fan. It was actually like another creator, but
interesting.
I didn't know who the he was. Like I had just met him that day, like earlier in the day. And we did some work stuff together. I didn't know him. We just got randomly grouped together and we worked together a little bit, and he hated me by the end of the thing we did because he was an asshole. And I was like,
you were not having it.
In front of an audience, I don't give a damn, bitch.
Right.
If your mom's in the audience, I'm going to be rude too if you're being rude. You know what I mean? So I was like standing up for 2 other people, and he was like trying to bully us, and it was like a fan centered thing. Anyways, he was good for you.
I feel like you're like really strong in that.
Well, yeah, I stood up for myself. I stood up for 2 other guys that were with me.
Yeah.
And even those guys, like their teams came up to me and they were like, thank you so much for like standing up for my client. Like he was really nervous to do it. And I was like, yeah, no worries. Like, and I ran into that asshole later on in the night and he had been drinking. Oh. So then, you know, he gets a little courage, gets a little brave. Okay. So we're like waiting to go on a roller coaster, literally, like, because they rented out a park for us for the thing I was doing. And so we were waiting to go on a roller coaster, and it was like me and my boyfriend, and then there was a random couple in between us, and then there was him and his like wife or something.
Right.
And he was like a little tipsy. So he like turns on, he sees me, and he's like, So I guess we're not all bad. Like, that's how he says it to me. First of all,
shut
white guy
up.
with dreads.
Oh, shut up.
First of all, white guy with dreads. Do with that information what you will.
Ah.
I don't want to call a spade, but you know, it is what it is.
What, he was like referring to your boyfriend?
Yeah. He started the conversation as if we were talking already, which we weren't, which is how I knew he was drunk.
Right.
So he said that. And then I was like, what?
Yeah.
And then he goes, I see you're with a man.
Oh, shut up.
And I go, this is my boyfriend.
Uh-huh.
And then he goes, oh, like I think he just assumed I was single.
Yeah.
Girl hate man, girl probably single. And my man's way bigger than him. So like, and better looking. Listen, that's not being biased, like for realsies.
Just objectively.
If we're talking teams, you know what I mean? And so then and then he goes, oh. And he was like, well, I just assumed because of all the shit you say, I just assumed you hate all of us. And then I go, I never said that.
Just you specifically?
Yeah. Just, well, I hate you.
Yeah.
In case I was lost.
Right.
I do hate you.
Yeah.
I don't hate all of them, but I do hate you.
Yeah.
And when he said that, I go, I never said that. And then he was like, it was so palpably awkward. Like, the couple in front of us was kind of like they felt weird. And his wife kept going, stop. Like, she was embarrassed.
And she probably follows you.
They all do.
You know what I mean?
And he ended up the roller coaster came and he like went to get on and he turned around and he tried to like shake my boyfriend's hand.
Oh, shut up.
But my boyfriend didn't reach out to him, so he just stood there and he goes, just want to thank you for taking one for the team, like as if I'm like the worst, and him is like, it's like a huge sacrifice to be with me. And then he gets on the roller coaster. And I was like, what a bitch move. Like, you said that and then got on something that runs at 200 miles an hour. Like, I can't catch you.
Right.
And then when he got on the roller coaster, I was like, hey, wait for me. Hey, when you land, wait for me at the exit. I'll finish the conversation if you want. And then he was just like, he just wouldn't look at me. Like, he just put his little thing on. Dreads hanging out. He was singing all the time. I was like, that's what I thought, you
Did
bitch.
he wait? No,
he didn't.
See?
I couldn't, nowhere to be found.
See?
That whole ride, I thought I was going to die the whole time, but I was like, I can't wait to see that guy when I get off the whole time. Me just clinging on to that.
That's what made you excited.
Yeah.
This whole
Didn't
thing,
even remember the roller coaster. I'm just thinking about him the whole time. Come back, he wasn't there.
That's funny. See?
Crazy.
Yeah.
That's the only real like interaction I've had where it was like with someone who clearly
because I
didn't
just like
me.
whenever when we met, we didn't meet. When I saw you, I was like really anxious that night. I didn't really walk up to anybody, but I did send you a message after, and I was like, "Hey, I saw you," and then I was like, you know, just make sure to, because I just know having that many people like coming at me, it did affect me in a way that I didn't want it to, because I feel like I'm so strong and like, oh, I can handle anything. But then I think once I like stopped blogging and like got some time to myself, that's when I'm like, these people are insane.
Yeah, actually.
And people coming at you like that is kind of like, I don't think any person in this world is meant to have thousands upon thousands and thousands of followers, or even up to the it's like a human thing.
Yeah.
It's not normal.
Yeah, not
and
at
our
all.
brains can't really process that.
Yeah.
But it is good to know that you have a huge part that is like 1,000 times more supportive.
Yeah.
But it's still like, it's just sometimes you're like, shut up.
Yeah, it's like 95-5, like,
you know,
support. It's like the good always outweighs the bad.
100%.
But I always appreciate that, especially from people who have been in the industry for a really long time. I always appreciate any sort of like advice and stuff about like taking care of yourself in the midst of stuff like that.
It's hard.
Yeah, because
and then we can laugh about it and be like, ah, idiot. But it's like, you are insane.
Yeah. Yeah, that's the most asked question I get when people are like, I don't know how you do that, girl, like deal with the hate and stuff. I'm like, well, I feel like, well, first of all, like, no fuggo is gonna tell me I'm ugly, that's for sure. That's one. Two, I feel like I have a really supportive family unit and team, so I feel like that helps me a lot.
Like in real life.
In real life, yeah, because it's not all digital.
Totally.
Like, and I think too, me being older helps too.
Yeah.
But also me being in therapy helps too.
Yeah.
Like when this especially took off for me, I was like, I really prioritized going to therapy because I was
Love
like,
that for you.
I need that because I need to be able to like take care of myself too. Because even as someone like myself who like really doesn't give a shit about hate, it does weigh on you over time.
Of
Not
course.
necessarily the hate, but just
having
honestly,
people
just pressure.
opinions.
Yeah,
just
opinions
having
in
people
general,
like opinions about you.
Yeah,
whether it's
having
good or
to
bad.
read it all the time.
It's a weird thing.
Yeah.
It's a very weird thing. But yeah, no, I hear that, and I'm that's actually kind of nice that you are like a grown woman, because being like 15, 16 and just having like 40-year-old men like coming at you, you're like,
It's crazy.
What's happening?
I've had some of the. I actually saw a hate video about myself yesterday by someone that I believe is in their like 50s.
Yeah,
Like,
it is crazy.
Dude from Florida, teeth stacked on top of each other. I'm like, you got bigger problems, babe. Like, go see the orthodontist. Like, get off TikTok and go to the dentist. I don't know. But he, like, stuff like that. Old men coming at you is crazy. I'm always like,
I'm like, you're in love with me.
No, truly. Like, you want me so bad. It's crazy. Yeah. I also think, like, don't you have affairs to get in order?
Right.
Like, don't you have a plot of land to pick for your body when you die in 2 days? Like, girl, get it together. Pick out that casket, mama. Don't worry about me. That's why I'm always like, you know what? You got bigger problems. Mm-hmm. Old people are, like, coming at you on social media is crazy. I'll never get used to that. Young dudes make sense to me.
And they're so, like, they're never funny. Like, they're never even like,
you kind of got me a little bit.
No. And
just
they would,
the most
like,
unoriginal shit ever.
The best thing is when they would, like, do like a little like Facebook post, that they would write something, and then they would do, you know, when it's like skip the and it's like, why are you doing an essay?
They're writing you like a little comment thread. They do that to me on TikTok because I'm so petty. Like, if they start writing me a thread and they're like 1, and then they're like, this is why I think like blah blah blah, as soon as they get to like 2 or 3, I delete it. Delete it, block them. And then I laugh, I cackled to myself because they're like, what the fuck? And then they go on a backup account and they come back and they're like, she deleted what I was saying. Anyways, this is what I was trying to finish. And then I delete it, block again. Oh, it's like a little game.
Why do you think
I feel like it's tennis when I do that.
Yeah.
I'm just like, I just do that because it pisses them off. That makes me laugh. Hilarious.
Yeah.
Or sometimes someone will say something like they'll write out this really horrible comment and talk about what a terrible person I am. And they'll be like, you should do this, you should change, you should do this. And then I just write, no. And that's it.
Thank you.
Oh man, nothing makes them more mad. That's why when people ask me, how do I like be mean to men too, whatever. It's really quite easy. If you make a little jokey joke, they can't stand that. They take that a lot more seriously than they do if you like get mad.
Argue with them for sure, because it just proves like I'm not taking you seriously.
We'll sit and we'll goof all day long. I love to joke. Everybody knows that about me. I love to joke.
Yep. I feel that.
At the end of the day, I'm a silly goose. It is 100%. What it is. Okay, so we've reached the end. We talked a lot about women in the music industry. What would you say is your like best piece of advice for like up and coming artists, like specifically women in the industry?
I would say to honestly though, like we already touched upon, I think it's so important to surround yourself with people that you trust and who actually wants what's best for you. Because music is great and it's fun, but it's also a whole life out there that you need to live, and you need to feel good about what you're doing and yourself. So just to like have people that you trust around you, to just have fun, do whatever you want to do. At the end of the day, I think life is about having fun. I do think so. And to I don't know, like, but be yourself. Keep going. It's really
true.
It's really hard to
cheesy,
come up with.
But it's true.
Yeah, it is. It is cheesy and true.
Yeah.
I don't know. Just like hit up some girlies. Get some.
Surround yourself with like a strong unit. Yeah.
Just like you said earlier, you kind of take what you're given. At a point in your career when you don't really have much of a choice. Yeah. But to just like have fun. It's music. It's amazing. It can change people's lives, but it also doesn't cure cancer. Yeah. Like, we're just out here.
Just have a good fun. Have fun.
Yeah.
At the minute it stops being fun, probably shouldn't do it anymore. Yeah. I feel you. I think, too, a lot of people take it really seriously, too, because they want to make it, which is a good thing.
100%.
But then I think you, like, kind of, you burn yourself out faster that way.
And also, put it on TikTok.
Yeah, that's a great piece of advice. Hell yeah, that's so true. But my sister,
she's so good. She's so creative, and she's so talented, and she's working with her best friend Andrea. They have a group called Lennox. Oh, and she's great, but she like refuses to put herself out there. Like, she has the music, she has the videos, but then I'm like, make a TikTok or like
Yeah.
she's like, no. I'm like, how are people gonna hear you?
Yeah.
Just like not be afraid to put yourself out there and to advertise for yourself.
Yeah.
Like be your biggest fan.
Hell yeah, girl.
And
I
just-
say that all the time. I'm like, I'll market the hell out of myself.
100%.
have
I think
to.
honestly that is like 50% of it. Because I think
Yeah.
sometimes I've also been in that situation where I'm like, oh no, I'll post one picture and then I'm like, my single's out.
Yeah.
And that's it.
Yeah.
How are people gonna know?
Yeah. And if you
60% might miss that post, and then 80% of those people who see it might not even go in. And like, you better shove it down people's throats.
I'm telling you, girl. I posted yesterday because I'm writing a book. So I posted
Oh,
yesterday
no.
that I was like, oh, this is gonna be in my book. And people were like, oh my god, girl, congrats on the book. I talked about that a month ago. You bitches don't listen. I'm just kidding. Love it.
No, keep
But listen to
keep
me.
putting yourself out there.
Yeah, I got to.
And even like repost stuff, like just really be your biggest fan and advertiser and advocate. Yeah.
Love. Thank you so much for coming on the show.
Thank you so much
I
for
adore
having
you.
me.
Thank you everyone for
Mwah.
watching this episode. Thank you so much to my amazing guest, Zara Larsson. Where can everybody find you?
Zara Larsson everywhere.
And I'll see you next week.
Bye.